you forever shine as the obvious choice using your personalized brand strategy. And today's question we are talking is short form video worth my time, or is it a young person's game? So this comes from a conversation that I had with one of my lovely coaching clients who we've had on and off for a couple of years. I'm not really someone who believes in like you need coaching for forever. I am someone who believes that you bring in coaching to reach that specific goal or project, and then we take a break. And then when you have another project that you want some help in, then I come back in. Like I'm very much that type of rhetoric in the work that I do. And this type of question came up because, as you can imagine, they are very experienced. They are someone deep into their industry and field of knowledge and expertise. And as they are marketing themselves, they are experimenting, which I very highly encourage people to do. You are allowed to try things out. You're allowed to give yourself a bit of time to experiment with new mediums, new formats, new ways of expressing your message and clearly articulating to your audience. Your audience may not be there in that like platform or arena just yet, or you haven't built a standing enough yet, but that's why you're experimenting. That's why you're trying new things, which is why I usually recommend a lot of my clients, a minimum of 20 minutes a week of dictated, like, this is your time to experiment. What has caught your eye recently that you want to research? What has caught your eye recently that you want to give a shot at? It doesn't have to be perfect. It shouldn't be perfect. But the fact is that you give it a shot. And the reason that I went on this little tangent when it comes to short form video, it's definitely not a young person's game. It is a game for whoever wants to play it. A lot of people think it is young persons because a lot of the platforms that are built for short form are aimed at younger audiences predominantly or originally. We're talking TikTok, we're talking Instagram Reels, we're talking Snapchat, if that's still a thing. It is still a thing, but it's not really as much, it hasn't really locked on as much as it would like to. And of course, when something works, all the other platforms kind of fall in line because they want to get a piece of that pie. When it comes to short form for your content and your message, it's very much a case of, does your audience want that? Does your audience expect that? And is there some way that you can surprise and delight them in that meantime? The reason I ask you this is because you are not doing this for you. You are building a personal brand for someone else. And in those moments where you are doing it for your audience, is short form something that they find themselves scrolling? Something when they're not feeling great about whatever problem you're solving and you come up and give them the answer that they need. Do you need to be there? It isn't a case of whether you like it or not. Do you need to be there for them? And if the answer is yes, then yes, you need to be part of the short video game. Does it need to be your entire strategy? No. What I like to use for a lot of people is finding what they like and what they enjoy doing, because if you enjoy doing it, you are going to make time for it. And then from there, we can repurpose it, we can cut it down, we can snip it up into different methods of things. So for example, for a lot of people that I work with, we either do live streams or podcasts. These are like 30 minutes to hour-long podcasts, which may feel like that's a lot of time, Zoe. Well, when you're actually enjoying it, it's actually not a lot of time. And in those moments, then you can either give it to a human or give it to AI to be able to cut down those longer pieces into shorter form clips that you can schedule into your social media and then not exactly forget about it, because of course we need to check in, answer comments and all that good stuff. But that pressure of, oh, I need to do this is taken off you. Do you need to do highly polished and highly professional, like angled short form videos? Unless that is your job, no. I'm a whole believer in that. Unless it is your job, no. If you're repurposing things that you're already using otherwhere, if you're repurposing content that you're already using other places, then sure, because you've already got the content, you've already put the effort in once, you can have it like give you dividends over and over again. I don't want you to feel the need to take an experiment, especially if you have not tried short form video in the past, to take that experiment and feel the need that that has to be your whole identity. Unless, I don't want to stress, unless you are getting those leads, you are getting those people having conversations and comments with you, you're able to use that as a leverage to, for example, get people to listen to your live stream or follow or subscribe to your podcast or watch longer form videos of you. You're using these short form videos as a step to that next area of your customer journey, whatever that may be. And It's okay to sprinkle it in. It's okay to repurpose these things because at the end of the day, when you are creating these pieces of content, they are for your audience, but they are also on platforms that you do not own. You can get the numbers, you can get the metrics, but at the end of the day, these are for the platforms that you are uploading them to. It is still your IP, it is still your worth, where despite how Meta may feel that they can train all of their data centers on your data that you upload, but that's part of the terms and conditions on uploading on these platforms. All to say in this lovely rant, in this lovely rambly rant that I've given you, short form video is not a young person's game, but it doesn't have to be your entire personality unless you enjoy it. If you enjoy it and you find that it works and it builds up your recognizability in your space of expertise, awesome, great, do it. You could, because you enjoy it, you can do it. But if you don't enjoy it, don't feel the need to have that be your entire marketing strategy. Be it something you experiment with, something that you try out. See if it gets you those leads, it gets you those conversations, it gets you the people that you need to help, because that's what we're doing this for at the end of the day. We're growing your personal brand so you can help the people that need to be helped. Thank you for joining me on Seen Not Sorry. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for a new question. And if you have any questions, please do put them below.